Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric, and I make apps. Now today I want to talk about how it doesn't matter what you like, what matters is what works. Okay, as you can see, the sun's just about to go down behind me. I've been in the office all day and it's been a beautiful summer day. So just took the car out for a little spin, come out and do the video a little bit, have a little drive around and enjoy a little bit of the nice warm weather. But so today what I want to talk about is, well, first of all, the live streams. So we've been doing the live streams every Friday night at 8 p.m. UK time, and we're going to move that time up to 5 p.m. But for those of you who've attended it, you may notice that sometimes what we'll do is we'll look at other people's Google Play Store. So if somebody asks, I mean, this is the perfect time to ask questions. So there's been a few times where people say, hey, can you have a look at my Play Store? And we'll all look at it together as a group, and we'll say, hey, you could change this. You might want to try these keywords and everything like that. Hopefully it's pretty helpful, right? But the last live stream, there was one person who asked to have a look at their app, and I had a look at it. And my first comment was, I don't like the screenshots, right? And then I had to stop myself because that was kind of irrelevant. I had to say, actually, that's not really what we're talking about. We're not talking about the screenshots. You might want to have a look at that, but it depends on what works and what doesn't. See, years ago, like a couple years ago, I read this book called Creative Mischief by Dave Trott, and he's like this advertising guy. So he's been in the advertising industry for like years, right? And he has this one, so the book is like a collection of essays and blog posts. And I found the blog post, the one that I like the best, right? And I'll include it in the comments. So one of these essays or blog posts was called Objective Good, Subjective Bad, right? And it was a story about how he was part of this experiment where they brought a bunch of people in for a survey, like to judge different types of ads and everything. And of course, everyone would say, I like this and I like that. And the reason he hated it, because one of the things he always tries to get his students to do is to stop saying that, to stop saying, I like this or I like that and I don't like this, because in advertising, what you like and what you don't is not really relevant. It's what works and what doesn't work. So a good ad works and a bad ad doesn't. Like a really clever ad that doesn't work, that doesn't do what it's supposed to do, which is to get people to buy the product and to promote the product, then that's, it might be really clever and everyone might really like it, might have a great jingle, but if it doesn't work, meaning if it doesn't test, then it doesn't do anything. And a really bad ad that doesn't work, you have to look at different criteria other than the subjective, I like this and I like that, right? And that article, I never thought about it that way before, a lot of these things. So I try to stop myself when I say, I don't like this screenshot, I like this screenshot. Even when I'm talking to clients, I try to say, they'll say, do you like the way this looks? I say, I do like the way this looks, but we'll have to see how it looks when we get on the market, which is one of the great things about all the Google Play experiments and the A/B testing and everything you could do. And I may not be the best at doing this kind of stuff, but I always think about that. It's not what we like or what we don't like, it's what works and what doesn't work. Of course, a lot of times that's based in the fact that what you like and you don't like. So if you have an app that's not that people aren't downloading, you might want to have a look at the changing the icon a little bit. Even if you love the icon, even if you're like, it's the most beautiful thing in the world, if people aren't clicking on it, you have to think about why that would be. Try some other things, try some experiments, everything like that. I mean, we've done experiments on a lot of our apps where we put them through and try to see what works better, what doesn't. Right, and a lot of times it just seems to be so inconclusive for a lot of the stuff that we've done so far, especially if you don't have a lot of traffic coming through. But I mean, it's always a place to check, and we talked about it on the live stream too. We talk about it all the time. The number one goal is getting people through the door, getting them to your app page. If they get to your app page and they're not downloading, then you look at the screenshots. If they're downloading the app but they're not making purchases, then you look at the functionality of the app, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. That's it. So I hope you join us at the next live stream, which will be at 5 p.m. UK time. So I guess it'll be 9 a.m. Pacific time, and you can do the math on the others. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.